been a while. Welcome to 2023, the very first video of the year. We're getting right to it. And I think we're gonna make a lot of you guys happy with our first video of the year because we're gonna be bringing the OG back, the one that started it all. Well, I can't say the one that started it all because my Civic really started it all, but the one that really helped us gain traction, the car that I met Tim right here 10 years ago with. What's 2015? 7 years ago. We're bringing back the old abandoned WRX today. As you can probably tell, we're doing a lot of rearranging in the shop. A lot of these cars are dead because they've just been sitting for so long. And you know, for this year, we're bringing a lot of the current cars that we still already have in the shop back, but also we're gonna be adding some new ones down the road, which you guys will see. This is the car that you guys have been asking the most about. I mean, guys, this thing is gross. This thing is like, I don't even really want to touch it, but it's been sitting for over a year now, untouched. I mean, I don't even really remember why we stopped using it, but we're going to be fully bringing this thing back, reviving it from the dead today. Ooh. I'll tell you in a minute. We're going to be adding some new ones, but also reviving a lot of y'all's favorite and some of our old ones. And throughout this video, I'm gonna have a lot of questions for you guys because I wanna know your opinion. I wanna know what you guys wanna see and what you want done to the cars as well. Because I guess we'll start off the question, would you guys wanna see a build with the Tokyo Drift Evo? You guys know that it has all 2000s HKS stuff. Should we revamp that and make it more modern, or should we just keep it as is, you know? It is old and outdated. It's hard to find parts, it's hard to get things to them because of how old it is, but I do get it's a timepiece, it's a piece of history. And Tim and I have been kind of weighing our options of should we like modernize it or should we just leave it? So what do you guys think on that? I don't remember, did we ever show what happened with this key, what the whole deal was?
I don't think we did.
We never showed it?
I don't think we did.
Okay, so if you guys remember when we actually went back to the old shop to pick this car up, this poor car, guys, we never told you guys the story because it's been so long. We lost the keys to this car. Our little key ring used to be right above our trash can, and I think one day we were putting keys away or taking keys off, and this key might have just fallen into the trash by accident, and we never noticed because we never drove the car. So when it came time to move into our new shop here, we went to go move the WRX, and we're like, shit, we don't have a key. We had to move this car with a transporter without a key, which by the way, the transporter almost backed this car into the top of our shop, which would have ruined everything. Would have been great to show you guys that, but thankfully that didn't happen. Thankfully, we found somebody that could come program keys and get us a brand new key without actually having to take the ignition system out and everything. So that is a really long-winded story about how we got this key here, but I haven't looked at this key in over a year. Tim, do you remember why we stopped working on this car, why we stopped driving this car? Because I remember for a while I was driving it every day, and then just one day
I honestly don't know. I don't know. This one never lived in the shop. It was always outside. So maybe it was like a forgotten entity. See, this is the problem. It's been so long since we like brought this back the first time. This is the longest it's ever sat. Anyways, it's been a very, very long time since you guys have seen this car, and figured for the first video, I forgot about that. Yep. For the first video of 2023, we're gonna revive her, and she's gonna be running, driving, and a part of the channel from here on out. First off is just, we need to pull this out. Just do your finger, because like at this point,
I don't even think my finger will do any. It looks like an abandoned car. Yeah, we're gonna pull this out. I'm gonna show you guys how dirty, disgusting, and nasty this thing is.
It's gonna take all day to clean this thing.
Yeah, and by the time we're done today, this is going to be a running, driving car. We're bringing back the WRX, guys, and I hope you're pumped. Now we gotta get talking on what we're actually gonna be doing to this thing. Well, actually, first off, let's see if it even starts. That's number one. The key works, so the battery still works. Okay, does the air suspension work?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to fill it up when we moved it.
I remember, yeah. So I also forgot about how nice this interior was. Thankfully, the interior was sheltered from all of the conditions that this car has been sitting in. I forgot how we have the short shifter in here. We have these super nice buckets. Let's see if it works. It should just air right up. I don't know. Yep. She's dead. Dude, this car only has 40,000 miles. This car has 40,843 miles, and it's a 2015. Well, she needs that. All right, yeah, it's jumper. I haven't heard this thing start up in so long. All right, let's give her some power. We got the 35 powering her. Let's see if she starts. She's alive. Yeah. Oh, look at this, dude. Ew, this is so nasty. Let's fill her up, Tim.
Like the first fill up in 8 months here.
It's a long, I mean, over that. It's gotta be over that.
Oh,
that is so gross.
That's like rusty water.
This poor thing.
You might need a new exhaust, to be honest with you.
That's what we got a bunch of boxes back here for.
Look at this. The cobwebs. The rust. Oh my god. Just look at her. Oh my god. Look at the back bumper. Look at the back bumper. Bro, there's like stuff growing on this. Oh, look at that. It's gross.
I'm so sorry. Okay, let's get started. Well, before we get started, I figured we should just do a complete and total walk around of the car because I want to show you guys before and after ultimately. I mean, this thing is the worst it's ever been. I mean, what you guys may or may not know is Tim used to be a professional detailer.
Yes.
So Tim's going to help us out today with the tools that we do have, which is not a lot, but
yeah, I wish I could buff this thing down, but
yeah, we're going to get her as good as we can with what we have, but this is just the before. And then I'm going to show you guys the process and then the after. And then we'll go over kind of the plans that we have. Look at this. Tim, what's the plan of action here?
All right, so when a car is this bad, because I have seen cars this bad, you start in the engine bay, clean the engine bay out. And then you pop all the doors open and spray the jams and get them all clean. And then you start the exterior.
Okay, well, let's get started. First things first, let's pop the hood, Tim. Engine bay first. I mean, like, look at all this.
Yeah, as soon as we clean this, we need to get this thing an oil change ASAP.
I mean, it hasn't been ran in over a year, so it's all like rusty.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Oof. I mean, we did a lot of stuff to this thing, man.
Yeah,
it's cool. Upgraded turbo. I know, upgraded turbo. We did the rotated kit. I mean, this thing is sweet. So let's give her some love. So for today's clean, we're going to be using our full arsenal of Meguiar's products to try and get this thing as clean as possible. And like I said, we don't have a ton of professional detailing tools. This definitely needs all that we have. So we're going to do our best and clean it up as best as we can. Here goes nothing, Tim. First up, we have the iron removing spray clay here. We're just gonna spray this all inside the engine on top of all this because you can see how nasty and gross it is. Hopefully it cleans up all this, and Tim says that this stuff supposedly like kind of removes like rust and stuff like that. So
like iron deposits.
Yeah.
So I use it on wheels a lot.
Let's go ahead and just start spraying. You guys can actually see this working too. It turns purple, so you know it's like getting all the grime and bacteria in here. That's pretty cool. check this out. So this is our initial just engine bay clean. This looks night and day different. Look, it's actually clean. You can see color in here. Look how well this BRZ manifold pops in here now. Man, this is just the start, Tim.
Just the start.
So now let's do jams and all that good stuff and keep moving on.
That's really bad.
Yeah, getting close on this one.
Just, you know.
Ready?
Yep. Oh,
look at all.
It's so gross. There's this. Just months of stuff.
It's a habitat for insects. No, it's an insectarium right there. There we go. All right, bay is done, door jams are done. Now it's time to get down and dirty. Let's do the exterior. We're gonna start spraying her?
Yeah, let's spray her with that iron stuff. The camera is not catching what's happening right now.
The car's too dark. If it was like a white or something, yeah. Oh, it's crazy. It's like
just look at the ground. This is just from him spraying just right now. This floor was completely clean. It's looking 10 times better already.
It does. Looks crazy.
So what are you using on the car right now?
Same stuff as the engine bay, just to get all the grind iron deposits out of the paint, and then we'll move to the bucket and do like the regular wash. But this should just get all like hopefully like that first thick gross layer. This will help us get off. This stuff's pretty cool because you can actually get in here and see on the paint, even though it's so dark, the chemicals are working. It's all like purple in the paint, getting
you can see like the purple like coming down.
Yeah.
There's little
oh yeah, you can definitely
little
see
pieces of purple right there. It's working, so it's getting the deposits off.
Yeah, in person you can really tell. I mean, the car already looks totally different than when we started, but it's cool to actually see the chemicals in like the product that we're using working. So we're going to spray her off now, and I think it's time to start the washing.
Yep.
Now for the real stage. Let's get her all soapy.
Man.
She's back, baby.
She looks good in here.
It looks good under the shop lighting.
now that she's clean.
Damn. Oh, I mean, like, it's got its blemishes here and there, but
it shows the damage in here for sure.
The paint is heavily damaged, but it's drivable for now. And once we're actually gonna get in here and we're gonna vacuum the interior and stuff, and then I'll sit down and kind of talk to you guys about the plans that I have for this car and what's coming next. But all of it's gonna get fixed.
What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are, I'm super pumped that she's back. I mean, look, I forgot how just good of a car it is. Like, it drives fine, we're on bags, I don't gotta worry about breaking my front lip or my front bumper. It's just, it needs, you know, like the paint's just gone. We're gonna get new paint. I forgot how good the interior was, dude. Man, it's just like a good daily car. You guys been asking for a stance car? We're bringing the stance car back. Well, it's official. The WRX has made its return. Now, it's crazy because I forgot how mean and like menacing the front end of this car looks. It is so freaking cool. And I'm stoked that we're bringing it back. Now, by bringing it back doesn't mean like I'm doing some full big crazy build on it. What it means is that it's back, it's drivable, I'm gonna be actually using the car and having fun with it, but it is gonna get a full refresh. What Tim and I have kind of come to the conclusion is I was gonna keep the color the same, OEM paint, but I think we're gonna do an entire color change. I'm gonna keep the kit on it and get a proper body shop to properly do the body work. Because if you guys remember years and years back when I put this wide body on the car, I did all the body work myself. I bondoed the rough portions of the body kit. I laid it on the car myself. I didn't really have knowledge of how to do any body work, but also I was like trying to do the edges and the edges just didn't come out really nicely, which is why we have that kind of like bunk plastic rubber stuff that go along the edges that are just like peeling off at this point. All of that is going to be fixed, and we're actually going to be going to a body shop tomorrow to talk to them about what it would take and the color that I want to do. It's a really, really awesome color. One of the colors you don't really ever think of, but I think it'll look really nice on this car. I don't want to tell you guys what it is because we're going to do a big color reveal and stuff like that. But just know the WRX is getting a revival. And I think we're also going to switch exhaust. MAP sent us their exhaust, and while I love the one that's on the car, it's from Grimspeed, it is a little bit quiet. I want to kind of go back to this WRX's roots where it was super loud, but just not crazy as loud when we had the Tomei on it. So we're going to be swapping exhaust, but as far as like a crazy modification build, like we're not going to swap the car. It already has an upgraded turbo. We are going to do a different wastegate so we can make more boost out of this thing, and we're going to take it and get tuned. But other than that, besides like miscellaneous like things like brakes that we need and probably new lighting, that's the extent of the build that we're going to do. But I do want to let you guys know it is going to get a full refresh, new paint color, bodywork redone, probably some accessory things here and there. And by the way, if anybody is in SoCal, I know you guys like the wing back there, but I'm thinking that I want to do away with the wing and do a carbon duckbill, like the VIS Demon trunk, I think they call it. So if anybody in SoCal has that, I will buy it off of you, or if you want the wing, we can just swap trunks. Either way, let me know if you guys have one, because I do want to look for just a duckbill trunk and kind of give it a new look, and obviously get the wheels refinished because the polishing on them is kind of done from just sitting for so long. But after a year and a half, the WRX is back, guys, and I was gonna actually go drive it today, but the battery is completely dead and I want to leave it on the trickle charger overnight in case, because I don't want to go somewhere, turn it off, and then come back and be stranded. So I'm gonna let it charge, see if it charges 100%, and then we can actually drive it tomorrow, which is why we're gonna take it to the body shop tomorrow. But yeah, today's mission, success. Come on. Oh. It is officially the new year. We decided to take the family to the mountains here and come get a little cabin for New Year's. We have Tiana in the hot tub right here. We decided to spend New Year's in the snow with Sparko. We took Sparko here last year and he absolutely loved it. This is Big Bear. We don't snow or ski or anything. I've never been, but I would like to learn someday. But Sparko loves the snow, so we decided to spend 2 days out here in the mountains. And I thought before we ended our video today, I'd officially say Happy New Year to you guys, because it is officially January 1st, 2023.
I think that I would like to move in here.
into this specific cabin?
Yes. Has a jacuzzi. The little guy loves it.
He does. He loves being in the mountains.
It's beautiful.
We did this last year. We really enjoyed it, so we decided to come back this year, and it was perfect.
Yeah. And
So-
last year it snowed too.
Let me show you guys the cabin. It's currently snowing right now, but it's probably too dark for you guys to see. Check out the cabin. Not too crazy, but it's pretty freaking cool. For the first time in a very long time, we've been able to relax, have nothing to do, and just spend time together. So we've literally just been chilling on the couch. Almost finished the longest book that I've ever read. This is 1,151 pages. Might not seem like a lot, but the longest book that I've ever read, and I'm less than 100 pages away from finishing it. So I'm gonna try and finish it before we leave tomorrow. So yeah, I've been watching movies, reading, we made some tacos. Oh, by the way, just uploaded a new gaming video if you guys wanna go check out the gaming channel. But then, nothing too special about the room here. It is very cool when we sleep and wake up in the morning and it's literally snowing right out the window. That was probably the coolest part of this morning. And then, a pretty cool bathroom. All of that, I think I would say we had a pretty awesome new year.
Yeah.
And one thing I do want to say, I put this on Instagram and I really liked it, and it's one of the quotes that we're going to use for this year. Changes aren't wished for, changes are worked for. So we're going to kick some ass in 23 and have an awesome year, right babe?
Yes.
Best year ever. All right guys, this is where we're going to end our video. Playing in the snow with Sparko throwing the ball. I hope you guys had an amazing new year as well, and I hope you're ready for this year and all the amazing content that we have coming up, and I hope you're pumped for the WRX making its return, because it's going to be big, and we're going to try and reveal it at Slam Enough Gatlinburg. Thank you very much for all the support this year. We didn't hit 700K, but we are very, very close. So if you guys have not yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are 7,000 subscribers away from hitting 700K. That's pretty cool. Like this video and leave me a comment down below. Hashtag made it to the end. Let's do it. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.